welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about Kandee Johnson and Too Faced collaboration. And I don't know, something about Kandee. You know, these are not made for big people. I think they're made for kids. See, it doesn't fit. First thing I want to talk about is the palette. And it's pretty cute. It's in a little tin. It looks like chocolate. It has little chocolate looking things that have the names of the colors. On the inside there is this parchment, which I've already taken out. And if you smell the back of it, it smells like the palette. There is this really cute sticker. I kind of wish that they could have done this in like a metal magnetic clasp or something, because you have to break the sticker. And on the inside, of course, is the palette. Let's see. You can see that it's broken up into like quad looking ideas. Like this would be one quad, and this would be a quad, and this would be a quad. And then it has the three base colors on the bottom. Now, I ran to the store and I bought this. I looked at it, I swatched it, it swatched really well. I bought this, and then when I got home, I got to thinking, I thought, you know, kind of reminds me of the Too Faced Natural Love palette. I mean, of course, there's no orange in this one, but some of the colors on site sort of look like this palette. So I'm going to show you the difference and the similarities between these two. And you can see that like these brown transition shades look like a lot of the brown transition shades up in here, and maybe the pinks are maybe similar, and maybe the shimmering pinks are maybe similar, and maybe these base shades are maybe similar. So you might have some questions about it, especially if you already have the Natural Love palette. You might want to know if you need this new one too. I'm going to start over here at the top. The first shade is Sparkling Cider. It is a champagne beige shimmer. Now in the Natural Love palette by Sight, it reminds me of Cutie Patootie maybe, and maybe Poodle, which I think is up here. This is Sparkling Cider, this is Cutie Patootie, and this is Poodle. Cutie Patootie is a pinker beige. It's a lighter color, kind of more white than Sparkling Cider. And Poodle is whiter with sparkle. It sort of would be similar if you mix the two, except it's going to have this sparkle. But they're not super close. They're not the same tone at all. The next shade, Pastry, is a mid-tone tan matte. Doesn't really show on my skin too much. And then this palette, I thought maybe Honey Butter and maybe Nudie might compare. But you can, well, maybe you can't see. It's really hard to see that. I mean, you can see the Honey Butter pretty well because it's a peachy nude. Okay, you can't see this at all in my hand. Lace Teddy is kind of a darker, cooler taupey, and this is a warmer brown. For the shade Butterscotch, there is absolutely nothing similar in the other palette because there's just no orange shades or anything. When you look at Sweet Toffee here, you will think, oh, maybe it's just like Hot and Bothered right there. Sweet Toffee is a copper foil, and Hot and Bothered is a brown shimmer with copper tones, but it is not foiled. Got a lot on there. I mean, when you see them close up in person, you'll see that there's much more pigment in the one in the Kandee Johnson palette. And this is more of just a fine shimmer, but this is definitely a foil. Sugared Strawberry is a metallic foiled rose sparkle. And I thought maybe Bunny Nose here. Bunny Nose might be similar, but it is more violet, and it's not foiled, and there's no sparkle to it. But this is the one from the Kandee Johnson palette, and this is Bunny Nose. Frosted Pink is a light white pink shimmer with sparkles. Cutie Patootie is kind of more of a yellow pink with no sparkle. And Kittens I thought might be similar, but it is more beige with no sparkle. It has a real yellow hue to it. It makes it look beige. You know, it looks pink at different angles, and it looks beige at different angles. Hot Chocolate is a neutral hot fudge color. It's like a true chocolate. It's a mid-tone brown matte. And in this palette, I really thought it was going to be just like Makeup and Chill. But Makeup and Chill is lighter and more of like a cafe au lait color by comparison. Well, this is like a mocha, and this is like a hot fudge. Sugar Plum's a fun color. It's a light plum, lilac foil. It's plummy, it's lilac-y, it's a foil. I compared it to Tickle Me and Love Bug, because in the Natural Love palette, these colors come out quite different than what they look like when you look at the pan. It was an unexpected surprise to me to see some of the colors that come out of them. Tickle Me is sort of more yellow tone and quite sheer, and Love Bug is deeper plum and it's more taupey. Raspberry Cocoa is your true milk chocolate color. Oops. It is that milk chocolate. It has just a little kind of plummy undertone, just like real milk chocolate does. Makeup and Chill again is a darker, more of a true brown color by comparison. Taupe Berry is a dark taupey matte. And there is nothing in the Natural Love palette that goes with it. I mean, that would match it because it is a matte, but there are some really nice shimmers that would really go with it well. Licorice Rope is your matte black. And Stiletto is the matte black in the Natural Love palette. I mean, they're pretty much the same. Stiletto is probably maybe a little bit lighter in color. I think it depends on the day because yesterday Stiletto came out more blacker, but they're virtually the same. The shades across the bottom, you have the yellow toned Banana Cream. You have the pink Cool Dusty Matte of Ice Cream, and you have a high shimmer white of Whipped Cream. Banana Cream, a light yellow tinted cream, and the closest in the Natural Love palette is Heaven, which is not quite as deep of a color. It's more yellow. Ice Cream, the cool dusty light mauve-y pink. And there is no matte like it in the Natural Love palette, but Pink Cheeks is like the closest color-wise, although Pink Cheeks has a sparkle, and it is lighter. Just a little lighter, but it does have sparkle in it. Last but not least is Whipped Cream, the White Frost. Sorry, I'm smiling. I just like those kind of colors for under my eye. I put some on there, and then I put the highlighting stick there. Closest you have a Natural Love palette would be Poodle, which is a little pinker and again has that sparkle to it. Now for my overall thoughts on the palette, the Frost just swatch beautifully. They are so beautiful as swatches. They don't translate this way on the eyes. You don't get the depth of color that you see here. I mean, I have it right here. And then I mixed some of this pink with it because I was kind of disappointed I couldn't get it to pop. I've tried it several different ways. Can't get it to pop. I think, I'm not saying that it's the problem with the palette, but I find that with cool tone palettes, and I keep finding this because my eyelids are naturally really pink and cool tone, it just goes muddy on me. And especially in the crease. And these crease shades, I mean, I love this. It's kind of plummy. And this one is like nothing on me. You can't see it. This one pretty much matches me again. You can't see it. And I can put this in here, warm it up a little bit. This one just goes nowhere on me. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shades. Oh, and this. They kind of just all look the same on me. I mean, the orange, of course, it just goes orange, but these other shades just kind of look the same on me. And they get muddy, and there's not a lot of definitions. I can pretty much do this, and that's about it, you know. The shades of the browns are not to where I could just do a brown tone eye, unfortunately. And so, for me, it doesn't work that great, but for you, it might. You know, these might be your tones, these might be your colors. You might be able to get the foils to pop. I can't get it. I've tried it with the concealer as a base. I've tried it with Benefit Eye Base. I've tried it with the NYX Milk Pencil, and, well, a couple different concealers. I tried it with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I just can't get anything out of it. So I'm a little bit disappointed, but I don't think that is going to be everybody's experience. I think it just happens to be my undertones and my eye color, and I just think it's me. Now, would you need this palette if you already have the Natural Love palette? Well, maybe. If these colors work for you, I would say you do, because they have some really nice shimmers. Now, my question right after I bought this was, does somebody need this palette if they already have the Natural Love palette? Well, yes and no. You can make a darker look with this palette than you can with the Natural Love palette. That is my only complaint on the Natural Love palette, is, well, it is so natural. And, you know, I would like to have seen a good couple more purples in here or something. You know, make it a pink tone palette and add some purples. I'd be all for that. So I was really excited that I thought some of these shades might fill those gaps. For me, just because of my skin tone, they don't, but I really, you know, you'll have to try it. They might work for you. So do I like it? Do I not like it? I don't know. I kind of like it. I mean, I like this eye look. I don't have a problem with it. I am a little frustrated that I can't do more with it. Especially with those like 6 shades that all look the same on me. To me, that's sort of a waste when you spend $45. So should you get it? Should you not get it? Well, only you can answer that, really. I can't really tell you what to do. If you think these colors that are a little bit cooler tones than most of the palettes out will work for you, then I would say you should get it. And if you can pop these colors, which actually just kind of match my skin tone a bit, you definitely should get it, because they're beautiful, beautiful colors. It is only available in Ulta, and it's $45, and it's cute as heck. So that's all that we have to say today. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this video helpful at all, please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, and come back next time. See ya. Bye.